Well, that's a good start. Yep. Just, yeah, I think I'll take one of those. See, why is this not showing me my other writings? Oh well. Yeah, Starnheim Unleashed is kind of good, I hear. Armory is good, Courser is good here. Let's go with the Courser. Verja is pretty good. I could go Orzhov, that would be fun. In that case, Iron Verdict is quite good. Nothing else here is outstanding. None of the non-white cards here are worth taking a different color over the Gold Mod Champion, in my opinion. I might find some of the angel payoffs later. Take some angels. I think we're just taking the dual land here. Take Rune is very strong. Lifelink is great. Nothing here is fantastic. I think Codespell Cleric is a perfectly playable card, and since we don't have any auras or equipment yet for the armory, we can pass on that. Squash is good removal, but that would be committing to red. He would definitely play red before we'd play blue, so I'm making the choices here that I am. Rakdos Pathway, huh? I think it's just another Iron Verdict. Yeah. Yeah, Feed the Serpent's good. Rise of the Dreadmarn, huh? The second Feed the Serpent is probably better, but we have a decent amount of removal so far. Let's have some fun, I think. Shadow Sage, not great with how we've drafted so far. Might just be the Raptor. Yeah, I think so. We don't have the support for the Shadow Sage at the moment. We just have a couple angels and various creatures. Usher's pretty good, as is the Kennel Master. I think we take Usher. We don't have any big artifacts or enchantments yet to make Scald worth it. I'll take the Usher. Are there any real snow payoffs in Orzhov? Should I be taking this swamp? Or would I rather take Raise the Draugr to get some angels back? I think it's Raise the Draugr. We don't have anything for snow as of yet. I think it's another rune over these two decent black creatures, to be fair. But lifelink is excellent. We're a little light on creatures so far, so we take the Jarl over the Wither Crown. There's another Jarl here. Pretty easy picks so far. I guess this is a snow payoff in Orzhov, but it's pretty medium as the only snow card. Dread Rider's very expensive. Like, we just put this on the sideboard. If we get the snow sources, we get the snow sources. Blood on the Snow. That's a reason to get more snow sources, huh? There's so many good cards in this pack, too. The 2 Snowlands, the Bound in Gold, the Reaper. I think a board wipe is kind of good for how we want to play this, though. Gives us a higher chance of getting to Starnheim Unleashed. Great Hall of Starnheim, I think, is better than Alpine Meadow or Wither Crown. Arctic Treeline is okay, but I think we take the Bound in Gold. Kaya's Onslaught can win games. I think we take it over a second Starnheim Courser or the Divine Gambit. We have a pretty good amount of removal so far. Here I think we take the Swamp. We already have 2 of these runes, so I think we want one of the cheaper creatures. What's our curve looking like? I guess we should take the Shieldmate then. The Doomscar Oracle can stall us out, and we're kind of wanting to play a long game here. Alright, we'll go with the Oracle. Nothing here is super good. Take one of these, I guess. Take a Snowland. Take another Snowland. We've got enough playables. We just want Snowlands to make our Blood on the Snow good now, I think. Probably won't play a second Code Spell Cleric, but a Scorn Effigy helps us double spell. Might play Divine Gambit. Alright, feeling good. We've got a very promising Orzhov control shell here. With 4 Snowlands for the Priest and Blood on the Snow. Not sure that makes Priest worth it here. Let's see. How many creatures of each type do we have? I guess we have 5 clerics, so Raise the Draugr is not too bad. 1 cleric, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are decent ones to get back with Raise the Draugr. We don't really have that many artifacts and enchantments for the Courser, but the ones we do have are quite good. With the runes and bound in gold. Not sure we're going wide enough for Warhorn Blast to really be relevant. We should have enough flyers that we can just go over the top. I'm not thrilled about Gold Maw Champion. I think we can take that out without losing much. Jarl and Battlefield Raptor are a wombo combo, so I don't really want to cut either of those. How many lands are we at? We're at 17. Yeah, that's right. I think it's the Warhorn Blast. Yeah, I think that seems good. Is our World Tree sleeve since this is Kaldheim. What's our mana looking like? I guess our only real double white card is Divine Gambit. Whereas a lot of our black cards are double black, so we're okay with 50-50 lands. Let's just jump into some games. On the draw with 2 lands, I think we're okay. We're not playing any creatures for a while, but we have Iron Verdict and Feed the Serpent to get us to a late game. We're perfectly fine just foretelling here. So we don't need to run out this cleric just yet. Carter, sure. It's a good one, the Iron Verdict. Let's see. I'm Iron Verdicting that. I don't really want to play anything else here then, do I? I think we're fine passing. Maybe it should have been Feed the Serpent because it's more mana efficient, but they might have things that Feed the Serpent hits that Iron Verdict doesn't. Interesting. Wait until after combat for that. What does Rakdos have that can protect it? Probably not much. I think we can wait until their combat to exile it. Maybe they want to buff it somehow. Alright, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have let them get the treasure. Oh well. There's not much in Rakdos that you can do for 8 that you can't do for 7. Exiles? Sure. Nothing. 8. I think now we can start playing out our creatures. I'm sure they have some form of removal, so let's put our counter over here. Yep. Still keeping our threats diverse. The Battlefield Raptor is good at dealing with Koma's Faithful. I think we're fine holding back here. We already dealt with one of the opponent's rares, and since we have Starnheim Unleashed, the long game should favor us. Ah, good thing we exiled the Goldspan Dragon then, huh? I think we use Kaya's Onslaught to get through their blockers here and gain a good amount of life. Alright, they use their Feed the Serpent on a 2-2. That's fine with us. This looks like a good spot to Blood on the Snow. Although if we wait until after we have the Shimmerdrift Veil down, we can get our Stalwart Valkyrie back instead of the Doomscar Oracle. I guess that's fine. Neither of these creatures can attack into our Battlefield Raptor, so we're not too worried. Oh, well, that's irresistible. Time to wombo combo with our black rares. What a good time. Play out some more creatures, opponent, please. Please. No? Okay. lose our Persia, very sad. But I don't think there's any way our opponent can get back from this. Unless they have their own blood on the snow. Does not appear to be the case if they're squashing a 3-2. Nice. I guess there was no reason for me to do that there, but I'm not very patient. I think we hold all these so we can draw cards with our Persia. I don't think our opponent's gonna kill us off 17. Yeah, we can drop off the Divine Gambit. It's fine. We have other removal. Alright, nice. One win under the belt. Up to plat 1. Easy win without even drawing Starnheim Unleashed. See who's next. This hand looks fine. We have a creature that we can put our runes onto. Can't really ask for more. If they do deal with our Raptor, we can put out our Valkyrie. Let's see. Guess we don't really want to Iron Verdict one of the Dusk Wielder. So let's just start gaining some life. Let's save our other rune for a creature with a little more power. It's quite a combo our opponent has here. I think we're using our Iron Verdict on that Frenzied Raider, for sure. Guess we can start blocking the Dusk Wielders. Foretell this just in case something weird happens. If they use a combat trick to get over a Battlefield Raptor, we're not too sad. With 2 boasters, this Frenzied Raider will get out of hand very quickly. just play out our Valkyrie here? I think so. Next turn we can work on setting up our Rise of the Dreadmarn. That's suspicious. Well, if we can land our rune on our Valkyrie, we're winning the race. Only one boast, huh? The Foretell. Sure. Let's see what we draw first. Okay. That out so we can both foretell and cast this. Might be able to ambush one of these Dusk Wielders. Which, for a 1 mana play, I think is fine. They did have the combat trick all along, huh? Well, we're still at 13. Still don't think we're using Divine Gambit on a Dusk Wielder. At least not without a Furia, or at least a Doomscar Oracle on board. Alright, that's good. And we have only 3 snow sources, huh? I think it's still fine though, we can't take that much damage next turn. We just get our bird back. Probably raise the Draugr here. They're looking through their graveyard. Yeah. Probably hitting this Raider with a Divine Gambit. At least Usher can trade for the Dusk Wielder. Well, that's a strong card. That is unfortunate. Definitely wasn't going to play around that. But we have answers to it if we can find them. can actually trade with the Eradicator Valkyrie. It's not the worst draw, actually. There's a half a dozen others we would have preferred, like a Jarl, or an Iron Verdict, or Feed the Serpent, or Bound in Gold. But this'll work. And we need more removal, and we don't find it. Flood it out a little bit there. Still 0 Starnheim Unleashed drawn. See if we can change that this next game. Come on, there's no cancel button. Where's our match? Did we find someone, or is this an auto draw? Auto draw, love it. Excellent client. That's more like it. Alright, still no Starnheim Unleashed, but two good cards here. Unfortunately, no second white source. It's pretty good at filling our curve here. Our opponent is doing it with these elves. I think we're probably going to want Iron Verdict before we want Rise of the Dreadmarn. And if that's a 3-3, I'm happy to verdict it. Am I foretelling Rise of the Dreadmarn here? I think so. And kill it before they can ramp more. just have another one. Why not? Okay, Jarl's pretty good. Don't really have any payoffs for the Starnheim Courser yet. It's a bit of a cute play to foretell the Jarl, then flash it into block, and then make 2 zombies with Rise of the Dreadmarn. I think we want to get our tap land out of the way though, and that means playing Starnheim Courser. Hopefully our opponent will be afraid and try to remove it. Or play something ginormous like that we can kill with Jarl next turn. That's pretty good. We hold Furia for next turn, I think. They have another 6 mana play. They have another Lindworm. Alright. Sure, why not? Let's see, we have 2 black sources, right? We don't have 2 black sources. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we save our Rise of the Dreadmarn for another turn. So I don't think we can win against 2 Lindworms here. If they play out a bit more of their hand, we can Divine Gambit this second Lindworm. But as it is, I'm very much afraid they just have more fatties in hand. Sure. Alright, Battlefield Raptor at least can give us a double spell here. Another Jarl here is pretty good. Especially with a Battlefield Raptor on board. Might as well foretell it. I think we attack for the life. With 2 Lindworms gone, they might not have another hit for the U. At least we can hope. Do they have one? They do have the 3rd Lindworm, of course. I need another land to be able to cast it, though. I think it's the Raptor here. I think we attack with our Jarl here because we can get a zombie for it. Oh, we can get 2 zombies for it. Don't mind if I do. 3 zombies do take a Lindworm. See, I think we want to hold our Kennel Master to draw with Furia. Our opponent's on too much life for it to really be a big attack this turn. Just start hammering away. No, they're not slamming a Lindworm. What are they up to? 4 mana. What could they have here for 4? They could have Mammoth Growth. But I think that's fine. This would prevent 11 damage then. Oh, they're just trading their 7/4 for 2 zombies. Okay. That's fine with me. Let's see, do we have enough mana for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, we don't. So I think we're just foretelling this Kaya's onslaught here. Okay. If they don't have something with reach, oh, they do gain 4 life off the Lindworm. That's true. Forgot that. I think we're just taking 4 from the carve here. We're up to 17 thanks to Furia. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a scary priest. And since that's the priest, we don't have any need to attack with our zombie here. Rune here looks pretty good. And we get them to 1. Yeah, there goes one of our flyers. Can they take out the other one? No, they cannot. Very nice. Alright, 3 games. No Starnheim Unleashed has been drawn. On to number 4. white source and no early plays. I think we can do better. I don't know. Jarl and Rise of the Dreadmarn is so fun though, and mulling is bad. Alright, and our opponent has a very aggressive start to punish us for it. Yeesh, very aggressive. Bloodsky Berserker is quite strong. We have the means to deal with it though. As long as we draw some land here. Oh, no double spell. Sure. Land. Not land. Starnheim. I think we're passing. Hopefully we can Jarl into Dreadmarn here. Packmate, sure. Ouch. Need some lands here. That's 4 draws with no land. Ouch, that was the wrong choice. Alright, no white land. We're done here. That was just exceptionally unfortunate. 5 draws with no land. Not quite it. At least we have both colors here. Courser makes our runes very good. Another Rakdos Boast list. Eesh, 3 1-drops. Come on, that's not fair. Oh, that's not fair. Come on. so bad. Alright, we need to play our Courser here. Threaten to eat their attackers, though they just attack with the pups. Oh no, they don't care at all. Make the obvious block. Sure. See, we're gonna need lifelink to get back in this game. I don't think we're going to have time for Rise of the Dreadmarn. I think here we're just getting lifelink. Furia can help us. And kill this thing while we can. I guess it's gotta be the rune. This Furia here might be a wall they just can't get over. They don't boast though, they must have something. Sure. Furia is still good. I think now we're holding back our blockers. Just don't draw something good. Firewalker, sure. Well, that's something good. Yeesh, what? Alright, that's fine. Alright, and our opponent doesn't have anything left after that. Works for me. Three wins down, on to the next one. No. Better. Think it's the Doomscar Oracle here. Maybe it's the Stalwart Valkyrie, actually. Yeah. Okay, our 1-2 first strike beats their 1-1 first strike. We're not using Starnham Unleashed for another couple turns at least. Foretell our Doomscar Oracle. I think we're fine taking this trade now. If they spend their whole turn taking out our turn 1 play, we're not complaining at all. Now we can Doomscar Oracle, gain some life. And then stall as long as possible and get the biggest Starnheim we possibly can. So finally drew this card and white mana in the same game, we're going to make the most of it. Better believe it. drawing land definitely makes me want to hold the Starnheim. Alright, Sentinel has reach. Oh well. They don't know we don't have a combat trick. I'm playing the defensive game because Starnheim on turn 7 should just win no matter what. And we're gonna get there. They're probably gonna attack with their Resin Seeker here so they can get a green land. So we want to kill it when that happens. Yep. Oh, that is a very satisfying sound. Does our opponent still want to play? They appear to be considering it. Maybe. I guess that deals with one of the angels. Do they have anything to deal with the other two? No? Okay. Down to one Starnheim Angel. Good thing we saved up for 3. Guess they want to use their Vault Robber here? Okay. Sure. They're much more committed to that card than I've ever seen anyone be. Do they have the worm here? Yep. Sure. Back up to 9. Oh, more plays. Oh, they have a fight. That is unfortunate. And the 2 counters they get from it. Ouch. And we're still just drawing land. We'll see, maybe they don't put the counters on the worm and then we can ambush it with Verdict. Putting on the Reacher is pretty smart too. Sure. Still more plays, huh? What spells do they have that they still need more mana for? Come on, man. Alright, that might be able to get through this Sentinel at some point in the future. Not if they put counters on it with their Glade Warden, though. Waking the Trolls, huh? That's a card. I think we still have more lands than our opponent, though. More freaking removal, huh? Well, at least we can get our birds back. I think that's better than getting the Doomscar Oracle here, and we kind of have to do something. Nothing, huh? We've drawn 2 more lands than our opponent at this point. If they don't get any trolls with their Waking the Trolls, we're still in this game. Alright. Come on, blood on the snow. Come on, man. What is this? doesn't do it.